Mr. Koby Lerner, how are you today?
Great. How are you?
Very good. So Koby, you have a very interesting story. Most of the clients that we're working with, they will rely on marketing companies to create their services. They will rely on lots of different professionals. But in your case, you took the route of learning your marketing, learning your market itself, pinpoint your audience. You know exactly what you do. And I'd like you to tell us more about what do you do, which audience you are serving, and also why you had to create a marketing beast.
So as far as marketing, it's very challenging to hire a marketer and pay them $2,000-3,000 a month and expect them to know what you want as the business owner. So right off the bat, I tried with a few companies and I realized that I have to learn the audience, the marketing, the technology, and create the path. And if I want, I can hire a marketer that will just, maintain what we created. So
And that's because the quality was low, right?
Very low quality. If you don't know exactly what you want as the business owner, it's very difficult to hire a marketer and again, pay them a few thousand a month and expect them to know what you want. Right. That doesn't work.
Okay. So what specifically you found challenging with marketing? Let's say I know that you have some of your funnels are videos with landing pages, and then those landing pages shooting back to your CRM.
Correct.
What, for example, the marketing companies did or did not do that you were not happy with?
So first off, they don't give you a robust system. So they give you pieces of different softwares and they never communicate well together. And the quality of the landing page is very generic. It doesn't convert. So you end up paying a lot more per lead because you drive a lot of traffic. You pay a lot of money to drive this traffic. And just because the quality is not there and it's not pointed exactly to what type of audience you're talking to, the conversion is always expensive.
So it's general and mediocre. So the quality of the content, the quality of the graphic design, the speed of the page, all that together, just reducing the conversion less and less and less to the point that you're just pissing off money.
Correct. Bottom line, it's very mediocre design combined with very mediocre copywriting, and the end result is no conversions.
Right. So you took the route of learning yourself marketing from scratch because it's not your market. You're a business owner managing different businesses, and you eventually went to the route of learning how to do it from scratch.
Right. So I am very good with knowing exactly what I want. And I'm very good, or I became very good at articulating exactly what result I need from every person that I hire. So if I want my CRM to do something, I know what to ask without compromising. If I know my target audience, I will tell the copywriter what are the emotions or feelings that the audience that I want to serve are experiencing, and what is the end result. And then I will go to the designer and articulate the same thing, and it all comes in and works well together.
Yep. We see it all the time with business owners that when the business owner knows what he needs, the results are there. But when it's just, I need a good landing page, or I want to make money, or I want to finish the year with 1 million, those are not really goals that will result anything meaningful.
Correct. At the end of the day, the business owner has to create the path and teach others, and they will walk it again and again and maintain what he created.
And when you have a path that was walked enough times, then the business owner can shift to a different place.
If you hire someone and you want them, I want marketing, it's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah. Awesome. So in your business, you're doing wealth management, you're serving clients in the range of the adult area, 45 plus, and people that want to eventually have a retirement and not finish their working career and then find out, shit, I'm dead.
Correct.
Right?
So we serve hardworking Canadians that are approaching retirement or recently retired, and they're currently with either one of the big banks or a large financial institution, and they don't know how well they're positioned for their retirement. So using our softwares, we help them achieve their goals.
Right. So accept the fact that you are helping clients save money and retire in a way that I can't see in a guaranteed way, but as close as possible to guaranteed because of different strategies of taxation and different stuff that you're doing, which is awesome. You also build your company in a way that you're approaching new agents so they can come and work with you. And this is really the reason that you created this beast of marketing machine using the Zoho system.
So yeah, that first of all, we don't really have our own company. We're working under the umbrella of a brokerage. But our team, we're now looking to expand and bring more financial advisors. Now, the big benefit of joining our team is that you get to participate or enjoy all the sales, automation, CRM, and all the marketing tools, or the beast that you call
It is a beast. You create the beast. I see systems all the time. Yours is a beast.
Thank you.
So what is required to join your team?
So we're looking for licensed advisors. You can be licensed with IROC, you can be licensed with MFDA. We don't really care how big you are or how much money you manage. It's more about having the right mindset and the right attitude.
Let me pull a shotgun. If I am an advisor, why the hell do I need to leave my comfort place and move to you?
So first of all, something that I don't know of any other firms that do that, but we actually give you leads, like real leads.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you have your funnels, your marketing funnels, and you drive traffic. And from what we discussed before about the marketing, it's quality traffic of people that's looking to invest money and retire.
Correct.
Okay, and those leads are coming to your system. And now let's shift a little bit to the Zoho side, because that's probably the main interest of most people here, to take some tips and ideas.
Yes.
So the leads funneling to your CRM, what's next?
Here's an interesting thing. Most people, when they get a lead, they will initiate a conversation right away. Now that might work with some, but most leads are not warm enough for you to engage, so aggressively. Mm-hmm. So we have a very good process of warming up the leads automatically using a sequence of 51 emails in a span of 3 months that is combined between emails and text messages that provides a lot of value to what they're looking for. So again, we're very, very narrowed on our target audience, and the value and the emails that we send them is exactly what they're looking for. We don't hide anything. We put everything out there.
Okay. Do you approach them for offers while you're sending the value emails, or is just value?
So we do, but very subtle, very in a very subtle way. So we provide value. We teach tax and wealth creation strategies, and some are in a format of videos. We also have a lot of case studies. And at the end of every email, we say, if you want to learn more, or if you want a more detailed explanation about what we shared, click this link and schedule a Zoom call.
So it's
And
very soft. Okay.
Very soft.
Okay. And what's next? The lead comes in. You have multiple agents. How do you know which one's supposed to get the lead?
So we actually created a very interesting workflow. Now, I know I talked about this with you prior, and Zoho has a built-in round robin feature.
Yep, the assignment rules
that will you create the rule and Zoho just assign the leads.
Right.
Now we took it to the next level a little bit, and without getting into too much details, we have a lead advisor, and all the emails that we created that are warming and nurturing the leads are being sent from the lead advisor. Now we don't want to shift the ownership of the lead to someone else.
In general, you just have the lead owner must be the team lead, and below that you will have the agent, and the Zoho system do not support that. So Luis, one of our developers, was working with you to create this customized solution that you are able to assign different people. So basically created you a custom round robin system to bypass the assignment rules that Zoho has.
Correct. So we can say it's a sub round robin system.
Great. So the lead comes in, okay, it's being assigned to Josh. What's next?
So the lead will start getting, first off, they download or they opt in to download a retirement guide.
Okay. So and because you're approaching people with retirement, that's great value for them.
Correct.
And so, also, I don't know if you have it handy. I want people to see your guide so they can see what quality marketing means.
Sure.
Because that will be awesome.
Okay, I can pull it up and share the screen.
It's important, when we're saying quality marketing and so on, it's important to say all the time that whatever you produce, you also need to measure it all the time and see that the results are there. And if there are no results, to make changes and all the time refine it to the best solution that you can get.
Correct. Now, while I pull this up, an interesting story, we had a marketer that we hired, and they also created a version of a retirement guide. And I will never forget it. We had a lead that I called them after they received the guide, and they actually said, listen, I went over the guide.
Remember it.
And he was almost like, he was too shy to say, but it's like, I don't think I'm the right client for you. This is very, very basic. And he said, I think I have too much money. I don't think that you'll be able to service me. And even though we service clients that are has more money than him, but it's the exterior facade of the guide that just completely killed the deal here. So yeah, I remember it very vividly.
I'm sure.
Okay, so here it is. Let me share my screen. So I'm just gonna scroll through very quickly.
Right. So first of all, the colors and the way it's designed and the copy, every word was measured.
Correct.
Pictures with emotions, person trying to go to retirement, he can see himself doing the retirement, happiness, emotions. So all that is awesome. And this retirement guide actually gives business, right?
Correct. So the key point here from the marketing side is that the pictures need to show the emotion that your client would want to have after doing business with you. That's the bottom line. So the right age group, because people in their 50s and 60s, they're thinking 65, 70, and happiness and security.
And also the medium, which is a brochure, it's very much correlating to your audience, because they are not an Instagram audience or Facebook. They are more, you send them, I know some of them will get it as a paper copy, or some of them will get it as a PDF, but that's exactly also targeting the media, is targeting the audience.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Now let's continue on. So the leads coming in, it's being shared with the correct agent. The brochure, the retirement guide is being sent. What's happening after that? I'm trying to figure out, why do I need to leave my existing brokerage and move to you? So I know that one, you said that you're getting leads, which I know that it's very unique. People don't get leads from anyone. They need to work for their bread. What's next?
So we also use a combination of emails and text messages. And I'm talking about, again, automated. So automated emails and text messages. So 15 minutes after a person or a lead will get their guide, there's also going to be a text message coming out of the CRM saying, "Hi, Josh, thank you very much for downloading my guide. I just wanted to reach out, say hi. And if you have any questions, just text me or give me a call." That's already a touch
all those
point.
messages, text messages and emails, carefully crafted in a storyline, that one message correlating to the other. So it's all was thought of.
Correct. It imitates as a real human behavior. So it's done automatically, but the person, the lead, has no idea that it's happening in the background while you're working with your existing clients.
So the leads coming in, the person is working with the lead. So one of the things that I know that are a huge problem in your business, let's say that I work with you and you said, yes, I need to talk to my wife, and then nothing happens. How do you stop the bleeding of those leads that are interested but did not sign yet, and there is no follow-up with them?
So we have a very careful selected status system that every step along the onboarding process from the first meeting, the correct status is being selected. And then you can use views, filters, and the system will remind you that there are leads that are currently in process and they haven't been touched after X amount of time.
So you have a system to stop the bleeding.
Correct.
So leads, if they're in the system, the agent is able to follow up all the time.
Correct. Very important to stay on top of people that already engaged with you, because they're way easier to convert than just go and try to fetch more new leads.
And once the person says yes, I know that transferring funds from one institution to another, very, very painful and consume lots of time and efforts. Were you building or creating a system around that that's helping the agent with all those transfers?
Of course. So, of course. So we also have a executive assistant on that the team uses, and she does all the paperwork. Now, when a client or a prospect chooses to onboard, we create deals, which will be, Zoho users know deals. We just call them transfers. Now, every transfer has all the documents, the relevant documents uploaded to them. And you have a blueprint that forces the agent to not skip on any information that the assistant would need to process the transfer. And once a transfer is in process, every 4 days, the advisor and the assistant will be notified that there's a process that is stuck. So it goes through stages. And if a transfer or a deal is stuck on a stage for more than 4 days, we'll be notified. So we want to make sure that as deals go through, none of them get stuck halfway through or, get lost in the oblivion of transfers.
So what is your favorite feature or app of Zoho that's been most useful in your business?
So definitely CRM is a big one. It automated everything. You want what feature in the CRM or what app within the Zoho sphere?
Either, whatever's been most useful in your business.
So definitely CRM. is the biggest one. We use Zoho Sign.
Mhm.
We use Zoho Desk to
When
manage.
you say use Zoho Sign, do you have some kind of templates? One click sends.
No.
No, so you do it manually. You still drag and drop.
Yeah. I don't want
Okay.
to. Yeah.
We need to fix that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to fix it.
Okay. Okay. Very good. And what else? What other features or tools using?
So there's a few, I would call them small things that we did that
Mhm.
require almost no effort from the advisor side, but they create such a big respect from the client's perspective. So I'll give you just a very small example, which I believe can be used for almost any business. When we start the onboarding process, we capture the date that the identification used for the client. We
Mhm.
capture that date in the CRM.
You mean
So-
when the person became a client?
Correct. So when someone becomes a client, we ask for their driver's license, right?
Okay.
Because that's part of the regulatory requirement.
Right.
Now, we know when their ID expires. We need from our end to make sure that the ID is always valid, but we also send them an email 3 months before their ID expires, telling them, hey, Josh, it's Koby. I went over your file just to make sure that everything is okay. And I noticed that your driver's license is expiring in 3 months. Just a heads up, if you want to go and renew it. And
That's
when you
lots of value.
yeah, when you have the new one, just send it to me when you have it. In the client's mind, this is amazing because your advisor is really on top of things to the
Right.
point that they realize that it's about to expire, and we notified Josh before the government notified him that his driver's license is expiring.
And I
Creates
know that
huge value.
I know that you have tons of features like that gives value to your clients,
Correct.
which I think it's remarkable, because we always talk on this channel to try to give value to your clients, and most business owners connect value with discounts. So they just connect value with less money, but it's not the case. The case is give value, something that the other side can say, oh my God, I never got it from anyone. And you have tons of those features in your system.
Correct. So from what I've learned, it's not about being the cheapest. It's about giving the most amount of value. And especially in my business, when we take care of people's retirement savings, which is a very big responsibility, there's no room for losing trust. From day one, clients expect us to be on top of everything. And by automating a lot of things, we give them no reason to have doubts in our capability. And it's all done automatically. The advisor doesn't have to remember too much. It just follow the system, and the system creates the value and the respect from the client side.
We've worked with a few people who are a little bit afraid of automation, and they say that they're afraid that automating too many things will decrease the amount of value or the quality of their work that they're providing. What do you think about that?
It's all about the perceived value, right? So you can automate. I send emails every morning at 6:30 a.m. to remind people that we have a meeting. And clients or prospects, they say, oh my God, when do you start your day? I got an email from you at 6:30. And I'm like, yeah, I wake up usually 5:30. I go to the gym, then I go over my day, and I want to make sure that everyone remember that we have a meeting, right? So yeah, it can go wrong if done without careful thinking, but if done properly, people, clients, prospects, they will not know that things are happening automatically.
Absolutely.
It's also about the message. Some messages you see, those are automated. Hello, you have a meeting today. It needs to be more personal, and you feel like the human wrote it and not a machine.
Right.
And with Zoho, you can have so much customization.
So I'll give you a quick example on personal touch. So a lot of companies capture their client's birthday, or the bigger companies, and they send them a happy birthday email, right? So we actually created a video of each one of us just standing in front of the camera and singing happy birthday to you, happy birthday. Just very quick, very easy. And we upload it as a link to Zoho templates. And we send it again at 6 in the morning. And the message said, "Good morning, Josh. It's Koby. I hope I really wanted to be the first one that's wishing you a happy birthday. And click the video below, just a small, short message that I wanted to tell you." And then they click on it and they see a video. Now, the video doesn't say a name, but the email does. So in their mind, yeah, I did this, recorded this video to him.
Yeah, I love that.
Awesome. Koby, you really created the beast. And it's amazing that you took all the different marketing concepts that the old world created, you put them into a garbage bag and you shake it with all the juices inside and throw it away. And you created a really awesome beast. The reason that I'm saying beast all the time, it's because it actually works. Sometimes you have, as you said, you have a small chihuahua in a cave that's doing those noises and you think it's a beast, but it's just a small chihuahua. Because of the echo, right? It's amplifying the noise. In your case, it's a beast. And there are awesome results. And I think that you did something amazing. So good job.
Thank you. Thank you. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. I know. We're both very busy, but just so you know, I record all the automations that I create just to keep track. And I'm now at 18 pages of automation. Yeah.
Yeah, you are very detailed as a person, and also, of course, look, this is your profession, right? Imagine someone dealing with my retirement is not detailed, right? So that's probably a suicide.
No, it will not be a good outcome.
You are very detailed, and you're logging everything, and you have track of revisions, and you know what's happening in your system, and also with your clients. So again, awesome, great job. I thank you very much for coming to this session. I know that you're very busy. Thank you very much.
My pleasure, Lior. Thank you for having me. Good luck with the channel. I watch every single video that you
I watch your videos, and we also will going to have a link to your videos on the description. You generate quality, awesome videos with tons of value, no bullshit, no trying to sell anything. So it's awesome. So we'll share it for sure in the description.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.